Boner salad.
Boner salad. Have we said that one before?
Probably.
Boner
salad. That's my character in Borderlands 2. I called him Boner Salads.
We have a lot of random, like back in the day. Are we saying that again? I used to be like,
Back in the
"Ayo."
day.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, no, we've been doing this for about a year and a half.
Like we
That
got
feels
so lazy
weird.
with it. We'd be like, "Welcome back to
Welcome back. Hey, I gotta ask you guys a question. Y'all have been doing it for
a little over a year."
I think maybe a smidge longer than me, but y'all have taken breaks. And I haven't
Oh,
really.
it was
That's
hiatus
all
as
me.
fuck.
That's all me.
I mean,
It's just like
at least y'all took at least one break that I know of.
We took one big break during Christmas, and I didn't come back until like March.
Garen,
I felt so bad
actually,
about that,
Garen
but I
had to
came
go
into
through he had to get a new computer. I don't know. As you can tell, you watched the Dark Souls playthrough. We had a lot of problems, like just complete dips.
Yeah.
There
And
was
we're
an
like, you know what?
episode-
Fuck it.
There
Throw
was
it
an
out
episode where it was like a 13-minute episode, and it had footage for a minute, and then immediately after it was like, sorry guys, there's no other footage. Please continue watching.
Yeah.
there. It became podcast as shit, but I mean, we're back. Everything's good now. No problems. But yeah, that's kind of why Garen was getting a new computer. We were in the process of getting another mic. So yeah, it was definitely like a 6-month hiatus, and it was a joke between me and Garen. We'd be like, "Man, I like that show Blue Cannon, but they're on hiatus." It's just stupid. It's like how to prevent yourself from not crying.
It
was clean.
But it was just because like sometimes I got lazy and I hated that.
Oh fuck! You got knocked the fuck out.
I knew that was gonna happen.
So wait, have you never gone on a hiatus or anything?
Not on my channel yet. I haven't had a really, really long break.
What about like a series hiatus?
a series hiatus? Now so the way I kind of go is if I've done some series where I've completely completed them. There's a bunch of those, but then there's some series that I gotta start all the way back here. Some series that I have done that I haven't completed. So yes, series hiatus and unfinished. Yes, that's happened, but that's mainly because if I see something that's not
doing well or not on par.
It's
We really don't finish series here either.
yeah, like if there's something that's just not doing very well at all, like some stuff starts off well,
Yes.
and then there's some stuff that just doesn't. And if
It drops
I
off.
don't enjoy, like, okay, Final Fantasy 15, really long game, and I had some 100 views here, 100 views there, 200 views here, and I was like, man, this is great. I'm gonna keep doing this. 10 views here, 10 views there. It starts to motivate you to go, okay, maybe those first couple of episodes were interesting. Final Fantasy 15's getting old. No one cares.
I think people's interest drops really fast. And
Yeah.
I think people don't know what they want until they see it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this episode had a giant bird, so they were interested. This episode didn't. And then, it just starts to dip, and then I'm kind of like,
You're like, well, shit.
I don't know if I'm going to finish this series because it's not worth.
It's not worth the effort.
Yeah, it's not worth the effort, especially when I could be putting into other things like Andy's Top 10, etc.
We haven't had a YouTuber on the channel, so it's kind of funny how this is the kind of stuff we talk about.
Yeah, I
it's
guess
the struggle, man.
The struggle, no doubt, being a YouTuber. So I totally get it.
It's fun as shit, though, man.
It really is fun. I'm glad we get to like actually do this. It's just fun, really.
We have no ads on our videos. We have nothing on there. We just kind of throw shit out and really.
What do y'all think about you needing, I think it's 100,000 views on your channel if you want to start making money on your channel? What do you guys think about that? I mean, I know y'all haven't even...
We would cry at 1,000.
We really would.
I haven't checked, and I'm not trying to, nut check you or measure penises, but how many views do you have on your channel right now?
Oh, fuck. I don't even think we've looked at that.
Do you even have an idea?
Total
guess?
We still haven't had a single video that reached 100.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not trying. Okay. All right. So let's just say you have 1,000 views
Okay,
on your
well,
channel.
we have like 200 videos.
Yeah.
Estimate, let's say they all get 8.
I have, okay, let me attack this, since this is more my problem then. I have 200,000 views on my channel, but I think it's
the one video?
no, that's not what I was going to say. Yes, one video does have like 96,000 views, but
Damn.
what I was going to say was,
video.
Yeah, it's a football video. But
that's still clean as fuck.
Really, football really gets a lot of views.
yeah, no, it really does. I mean,
play
you're
Madden?
talking about Alabama fans, man, and really what it is I'm actually playing a game. I'm playing an NCAA game for one of my videos, and it's got like 15,000 views, and I think people just like seeing a simulated version of the games. But back to my point, 100,000 views for your channel to even make money just seems kind of like a lot to me.
It actually seems lower than I would expect.
Oh,
I was just going to say, actually.
You're gonna say lower?
Yeah, like I mean, that means that is a lot of people. Like seriously, 100 people to me in a room. If I'm talking to 100 people, that's a lot to me.
Yeah.
But that's 100 views on a video.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's 100,000 people. Of course, you think about the people who came back another day to watch it, but I don't know. That's still a shit ton of people. Still cried 1,000. Real talk. Still cried 1,000.
Yeah.
If we got like 10 comments per video of people I never met, I would still feel that need of like, I'm doing this for someone, you know? Like other people are getting something out of this.
A thing I thought about was like, say like, because we don't get much comments on our videos.
Yeah.
I care
But
about more comments than views, honestly.
really, yeah.
And half the comments are you, Andrew.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But it's like I don't want to be that person who's like answering every single comment or saying thanks or something like that, because it seems like I'm really needy. But I really appreciate every single comment.
I feel you there.
I definitely, if I were you, I would definitely do it. I would answer every single
I'm gonna
comment.
I'm gonna make a Green Cannon account just so I can comment too.
It's not that you're like, and I actually gained a lot. I started gaining a lot more subscribers when I did that. So Blue Cannon should be super needy, because y'all are needy. Like, let's be honest, and I'm needy. So
we're not really begging people.
I don't want you to beg people, but like, I'm just saying, like, when I started answering comments and saying, "Hey man, if you enjoyed this, subscribe and share," I started getting subscribers from it. So
True. You've had people, like, you've had reviews you put out where people are kind of jumping on you a little bit, and you're kind of like, all right, chill, homie.
oh
Like, I've read
no,
those.
yeah, no, I love that. I love to
That's what I'm
fight
saying, dude.
and argue. So please attack me. That's fun. Like, I enjoy that. You know, and I totally believe in there's no bad
Yes,
publicity.
agreed, 100%.
So if
People are
you're
just
totally
sitting
gonna
on your
make
neck, you're
fun
like,
of me
"Bring
for
it on,
stuttering
homie."
publicity in this video, but
It was
anyways.
like your Evolve video that really got a lot of
Yeah.
heat.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But
Is it still up? You never took it down, right?
no, I didn't
Fuck
take it
yeah.
down.
Why would you want to take
No,
it down?
no,
Some
like,
people will, some people hate that.
if you disagree with me, argue with me. I'll argue with you. And there were some trolls that really didn't have anything to argue. They just wanted to, you know, put some trolly comments on there. But if someone had a legitimate argument, I'm all day. Like, I fought back in the comments and I loved it. So
Yeah, I read it all.
I like to argue, man. And you read it all, so
I did.
that proves that you enjoyed the
I
argument.
loved it. I
It
was
was
like-
entertaining.
I was like, kick his ass, Andrew.
Yeah. So if man, I wish I could have more arguments like that. I want to be.
Hey, I'll start arguing.
Yeah, no, I want to be
Makes me
more, is not to be right or wrong, but to be talking and reviewing the right thing. So,
general,
yeah, if you're talking about something that people are interested in, it doesn't matter if you're on the right side or the wrong side. You're still talking about something people are interested in.
Yeah.
So,
Am I the only one that when he said right side, I think he was going to say left side?
Yes.
no, but seriously. So, yeah, I got a lot of heat for that, but no one plays that game anymore, so
Oh,
ha ha
shit, we
ha,
played it the
laugh
other day.
laugh. Yeah, but
it's 'cause
you know,
it was free.
It was free, so
And you had the beating noobs online.
yeah, beating noobs online. But seriously.
You were getting mad at people because they didn't know what they're doing.
Oh my god. They didn't. But you don't understand. Like, I played Evolve right when it came out. I remember
a
when I
huge
came
love-hate
over to
relationship
y'all's
with that.
house one time and y'all started talking about it, and I was like really heated about it. And I remember Brennan, you were just like, dude, you were really mad about this. I'm like, yeah, no, I am, because
You got burned. You were there from the beginning.
I was burned. Yeah, I got burned from the get-go. I pre-ordered it. I got the season pass, and so I know what the burned victim feels like. So I had to express that, you know.
I've never been really burned by a game, other than like paying for like a game like Too Human when it came out, for only to have it be garbage. But then I eventually played it again later and played the shit out of it. So it's like,
And the thing is when I bought it, I kept playing it, and I got good at it, even though I was burned. It was almost like I was so mad that I got burned, I had to play the hell
You
out of it
had
to
to,
get my
yeah,
money's
yeah,
worth.
yeah.
And so I got good at that game, and so I became passionate about that game. And so when they released anything on it, I was going to give my review. I was going to put out my
feel
opinion
you.
because I got burned and people needed to know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
have you ever reviewed something, Garen? I used to review things on a site called True Achievements. I only did like DLC reviews and stuff, but I used to write like mini little article things.
I wanted to make a video about like reviewing the first Mega Man and why it sucks.
The first Mega Man
And
ever?
this comes from a
The
true
first
fan.
Mega Man sucks.
The first
dude.
Mega Man. From what I've seen of Garen and how much he struggles with it, that game is
Trash.
to a degree broken. Like, especially when like the hardest boss in the game isn't even the last boss. You know what I mean?
Truly, like
There's a lot of games that are broken that were made back in the day, though. Like, I played the original Doom, and I was in a later part of the game, and I fell into this crack or hole in the side of the map. And
that was back when games couldn't get fixed.
I couldn't get out, and there was no save, and I had to start over. And it was just kind of like, really? I'm just walking along, and all of a sudden I fall into the hole in your broken game?
There's even games like the original Final Fantasy, like when you got to pick your classes and stuff. The Thief class, how he's meant to just steal shit, and apparently he's supposed to be the fastest character. Because of a numbers glitch, he's actually worse than, or like just an average character. So like for any kid growing up who picked the Thief class, like you kind of fucked yourself. Like, it's just little things like that. Like you would have never known until this day and age when it's like
everything gets updated, everything gets patched. If there's a problem, it's so annoying to me. I mean, it's good and it's bad because as a community, people start nagging right away, and we want the game to be fixed and do this. But at the same time, it creates new problems because now I bought the game day one, it was this way, now you've changed it. I might have enjoyed it how it was, you know. And so I also don't like it when developers bend at every little nagging thing that people complain. It's like just because you get a big, you know, outlet of people crying doesn't mean you should always bend over backwards for them.
People want to go with that majority, man. It's all about the money at the end of the day.
I mean, I know, but I don't know. I feel like if I was a developer and I made a game and this is how it was, I would just stay true to it. Because honestly, there's going to be people who like it, and that's who I'm there for. Not the people that are going to be crying and whining all day.
See, I understand the business standpoint. Like, you want to not be about the money, but then it's like if you don't have money, you can't make more content. You can't, like, if you're a game developer and you're sticking by your guns, you're not making enough money, you probably can't make another game.
Right.
But if you bend over for everybody, people might buy your game. So I understand that mentality. I don't want to be that, but it's like you either die with all your, you either like keep making games getting fucked in the ass, or you have one really good game and you just. That's it. It's the only thing you ever make, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it. I guess it's easier to say what I'm saying from my end because I'm, you know,
not making... I mean, for a degree, you're a content creator, so like, currently you're not making money, you're not...
Yeah, I'm not...
putting shit out for free. Exactly. A lot of effort.
Yeah. And, you know, and I am getting, you know, some feedback, and some people change this, change that. And, like, for example, Andy's Top 10, there's been a lot of people that said you should do fails. And it should be Andy's top 10 fails. And I might even get that from you guys. But I don't want to do that.
True. Yeah, you don't have to.
I don't want to do that, I'm not going to do it.
Hey, I sent you a footage of some fail, and it was amazing.
Nah, I have compromised somewhat, and now that I do at the beginning of the episode, I'm going to start doing fails of the week. I did it in my last episode, and it was like, hey, this is Andy's top 10's fail of the week. And it's just the first clip. No. But it's the first clip, and I just... you know, show a fail, but the rest of it is, you know, legit clips. And that's because that's what I want to do. So
I had one thing that I was thinking about. It was when you said the games are broken or whatnot. But in the first Dark Souls, there's an item. You know how like in Dark Souls you can get a starting gift. It's an item that the description says you slowly heal over time, which a lot of people pick that because it's amazing, but it actually only increases your max health. But since Dark Souls is meant to be a hard game, is that fair for the game to actually make it that way?
It's not. It's only fair if the developer meant to trick you purposely. Was it a mess up, or were they really fucking with you?
They didn't say.
I believe that was a mess up. So, I would say that's on the developer for not fixing it or updating it with that, because that was on the 360. In this day and age, you can't fix that.
Could that be seen as a good thing? Because, like, you know, Dark Souls is a hard game. They want to teach you off the bat.
Well, there's a difference between being hard and fair and hard and just fucking tricking you. Like, if this game right here was hard and he just falls through, like, this pit, or he gets smashed because he didn't know that, that's not fair. That's just fucking with you. You only learn from the mistake.
But it could teach you that the game's meant to trick you.
But that's learning from mistake, not learning through your own ability. You know what I mean?
Alright, I see that. I just want to ask you, like, what y'all thought about that.
You know, there's this one thing, I think it was in Demon Souls. I walked up to this guy, I thought he was an enemy. I'm sure this happens in every Dark Souls game.
Yeah, you find
somebody that you think's a bad guy, that's a good guy, and you kill him. And then that person is no longer, you can't use them in the game because they're dead, right?
Gone, yeah.
So it's like, that person was important, I could have gotten armor upgrades from them, etc. And you just cut them down, and then they're gone.
There was this part in Dark Souls 2 where it was like a big boulder comes down, and you see like a guy up there just kind of like writing in a book, and I immediately wrecked him so fast. But I had to actually save and quit, or I didn't save and quit, but like he wasn't that important. But I could have got a lot of good stuff from him.
I kill all those fuckers just because of I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, you played. If we had the recording of you wanting
right
at the beginning.
Oh, I suck at those kids. I want to go through them all.
Hammer Dawn's a cool concept. Like, sure, get a beam from the sky to just wreck things.
Oh yeah,
It's
Hammer
amazing.
We actually
Dawn.
made a good bit of progress in 3 episodes.
You really did, yeah.
That's because I'm fast, man. Let me take all the
He
credit
nuts
real quick.
immediately.
Yeah. That's because I'm like legit. I'm elite. Have you guys heard that? Elite? Who says elite? I've
For
heard a couple
elite,
of people
because
say
elite
elite.
is too hard to say.
I know, but I don't
It's the
know.
young
It just
kids.
those young
It's those kids. Listen again.
Elite.
It really is. It's the squeakers.
The squeakers. That's so elite, man. I don't know. Elite sounds lame.
Everybody wants to be
It's
fair.
like-
What the fuck happened? Oh, okay.
You had to
killed
make
him.
the story
I
progress
forgot he
before.
did that.
Woo woo!
They had to find a way for the story to progress.
All right, man. Well, I killed all those things.
I think that's a good stopping point
Woo
right
woo
there.
woo woo!
Alright, we'll
Whose
still
face
have
is that?
Emperor Andy himself for a few more episodes. He's kind of hanging out with us for the day, but good little romp through Gears of War.
Heck yeah!
Alright guys, next time we'll play something else with him.
Next time.
Oh yeah, by the
time.
way, subscribe to Emperor Andy.
Subscribe to Blue Cannon.
He's gonna be here more often, but peace guys.